All righty, my friends. We are getting down to the nitty-gritty. On screen with me right now is, again, the one thing I'm blessed about introducing all these folks is we've known each other for years and years and years. And these people are still influencing, whether it be with sales, market, whatever the case may be. And the gentleman I have next, Mitch Taylor, one of the, an amazing, he's one of my sales gurus. He's my sales guru. That's all I can say. My friends, we're going to go a little bit different tonight. And we're going to, perspective, right, Mitch?
Yes, sir.
All righty, my friends, give a big listen to my dear friend, Mr. Mitch Taylor.
Thank you so much again for the opportunity to speak to you here tonight, John and Big Daddy. It's an honor to be on. And I think I look back on my life as a DJ. John and Sean and I have known each other for decades, been involved. But you get to a certain point in your life and you start realizing that those grains of sand in your hourglass, how far have they fallen? How much time do you have left? When will your last party be? Now, none of us know when that's going to be, truly, but you start to have a different perspective as you get older. Maybe as you have kids. Maybe as you have the kids grow up. So what is your current perspective on life? How did you get to where you are? And I would encourage you to think about this. Realize that where you are, a lot of people try to blame it on different things. Oh, it's the economy. Oh, it's the president. Oh, it's my parents' fault. Oh, it's where I grew up. Stop it. You are a product of your own decisions. Yes, does your upbringing have a place in that? Yes. Now, what you decide to do, where you eat, where you live, who you live with, who you allow and don't allow in your life helps shape your current perspective and where you are. Some of you may or may not know this. I have a very unique perspective on adoption because I was adopted. My biological mother had me as a teen pregnancy, and I'm thankful she gave me life. And it helped me see that unconditional love she gave me was giving me up. She wasn't abandoning me. So it's all about perspective and how you shift that for yourselves. So I want to speak a little bit now about why perspective is so important. Without perspective, you don't have any way to judge your success in life. If you constantly sit here, as I am today, surrounded by 3 screens and books and money books and, documents and papers, and you should see how many tabs I have open on this damn thing right now. It's insane. Okay? So, if you constantly have your nose to the grindstone, what is that phrase? All work and no play makes Mitch a dull boy, right? So I believe in work hard, play hard. Firmly believe in that. I just went to Maine to see my father, who has leukemia and needs a heart valve replacement right now. And what was that? Big Daddy, I'm going to ask you to come on if you can for a quick sec. What was that our good friend Andy Ebon said? If you remember, my friend, hopefully you can, about, without your health, you have 99, with your health, you have 99 problems. If you don't have your health, you have one problem.
One problem. Yep.
That's what our good friend Andy Ebon said. And so I think that speaks also to perspective. Without your health, you got nothing. So you need to have that. Without perspective, if you don't have perspective, if you keep your just nose to the grindstone the entire time, you're going to blow through your years. You will literally blow through your years and not be able to enjoy life to the fullest. Your kids will grow up and you'll wonder, where the hell did they go? Literally. Because you were an absent parent. You weren't there at all the times they needed you because you had to keep your nose to the grindstone. How to have perspective. Let me speak on that a little bit. How to have perspective is to do the opposite of why that perspective is important. You got to take time out. You should schedule your vacations and schedule time off for yourself and make them just as important as a client meeting. Don't let it change. I'm working on my birthday this year, but I made a choice to do it because it was I wouldn't say close, it was someone I knew in the area well, and I made the choice to work that day. And that's okay. That was my choice. But I know that I'm also taking 2.5 weeks earlier in the summer to go on a European trip with my family, all of us together. So you make your choice and give yourself perspective. Another way to have perspective is to be spontaneous. I'm a firm believer that if you wake up in the morning and you don't feel it, taking a personal day is actually okay. It's totally fine. What you can allow is for that to snowball. Mm-hmm. And a personal day becomes a personal week. And then, you know what I mean? It snowballs into, a mediocrity. And next thing you know, you're kicking a can down the road, So if you need time, take time. There's nothing wrong with taking a mental health day. There's nothing wrong with taking time out to get your head right. Be spontaneous. My friend called me up and said, hey, I want to do a boys' trip to San Diego to see all the spots where Top Gun was filmed. Can you make this happen? Looked at my calendar, figured it out, made it happen. I planned a trip to St. Louis Cardinals to see them play with Quayne Tull and Chris Johnson for my birthday, literally in about a week and a half. Take time to be spontaneous in your life. Another way to have perspective is to be a kid again. Be a kid again. You grow old because you stop behaving like a kid. You grow old because you stop and I get it, right? We have all these pressures. The SUV, the mortgage, the parents getting old, the kids growing up. You got all these things. But you grow old because you stop behaving like a kid. That's why marriages die, because you stop flirting with each other. That's why you die, because you stop behaving like a kid. So you need to be able to play with life, with your own life, and play in your career, to be able to recreate yourself, to give yourself perspective. Now, what are some of the benefits of perspective? Some of the benefits of perspective is you'll refresh your mind. You won't have that constant grindstone going on in your head and all these tabs open and all these phone calls and tasks you get reminded to do and texts you have to return. And I literally woke up to a text 12:01. I had a bride text me about her floor plan. 7:16 this morning, I had a bride text me about her payment. It's insane. if you don't put boundaries, they'll steal your perspective. So make sure your phone is blocked and locked to be able to not allow people to steal that time away from you. Refresh your mind. Put the phone away at night. I am guilty of this as much as the next person, okay? I'm telling myself this as much as I'm telling you, all right? Revive your spirit. To me, travel is wanderlust. When I travel anywhere, I see different things around me. I hear different conversations. I hear different accents. I see different marketing techniques that other businesses are doing to draw eyeballs. It helps me. It revives me. It revives my spirit as an entrepreneur and as a business person. And renew your body by stepping out of the same old, because you're not in the same area. You renew your body by gaining new perspectives on life. And you'll come back with new ideas for your clients as well. So when I speak about perspective here today, it doesn't matter if you're 1 month in, 1 year in, 10 years in, or more. This lesson is good for you no matter where you are in your journey as a mobile DJ, because we all need to have a little bit of perspective on our life to help us live our lives to our fullest. Thanks, John and Big Daddy.
So much of what you were talking about, the connection between business and family, as far as spontaneous. You mentioned it, kind of a with friends and such, but the importance of that with your spouse and your children, huge. And then to be a kid again with your, and then you went to they're talking about flirting with your, all of the importance of not having an innie and an outie type of a situation. For those of you who watched,
that's how we got the kids, right?
No. That's an Apple TV reference. Yeah. So anyway, once you see the show, you'll catch.
John loves me.
Yeah. But, so yeah, just so much can go either way, family and business, and really to be a well-rounded person who is gotten to that point of comfort and relaxed functioning. You've got to do it on both sides.
Yeah. Amen. I related so much to what Jerry said too, and I preach what he preaches about real estate as well. It's so important to invest properly.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, Mitch, thank you. And, watching everything you're doing now with going, not a different, everything you're doing, all the travel and everything else that you're doing, very inspirational. And acting like a kid, you are talking to the oldest kid in America right now. Thanks to my grandkids.
That was for you.
Mitch, thank you so much for everything. Your stuff is at the bottom of this. His stuff is at the bottom of the screen. Please reach out to every one of my speakers tonight. They are out. You can learn from everybody. Remember that. You're not above learning. Learning is the key, and perspective, even a bigger key. Mitch, thank you once again, my friend. Have a great rest of your night. Love you. Please give my love to Michelle and everybody else.
Will do. Thank you, Big Daddy.